Audio Jungle.
Good morning all, we are starting trigonometry today. This is chapter number 8 of 10th standard. Let us study what is trigonometry first. See, trigonometry. It is a Greek word. Tri means triangle. Okay? Gon means sides. And metron means measurement. To measure. From this name you can understand that this trigonometry is used to measure distance. For example, here is some building. One object is here. He wants to find the angle and the distance between this. Then how you will find the distance of this and the side? This is called line of sight. And the angle made, that is called theta. See, this theta we are using, this is new word for you, and it is Greek word like theta, alpha, beta, gamma, and so on. They are symboling you the angle. Okay, so this is an angle. To find the angle and distance we are using trigonometry. Clear? Okay. Today we will learn these types: trigonometric ratios of some specific angles, trigonometric ratios of complementary angles, and trigonometric identities. Right? Let us go for first. Here comes ratio. Just we'll draw one triangle which is 90 degree, right? Here comes one triangle is 90 degree. Name it as A, B, and C. You know it very well that this is vertex and this is called the sides, right? Clear? Now, as you know, the triangle, sum of the all three sides is 180 degree. Here is 90 degree. The sum of the all three sides is 180 degree. Means this is theta and this is 90 minus theta. Clear? I am repeating it again. These both are complementary angles. Why? Because complementary angles means what? The sum of two angles is 90 degree, then it is said to be complementary angles. Clear till here? Now first of all, let us find the ratio of theta. Okay? So as you know that this is hypotenuse. What is this? Hypotenuse. Right? You can call it H. Now, as we are mentioning this as theta, you can use alpha, beta, gamma, and so. This is a Greek letter, you are using theta, and the opposite side of this is said to be perpendicular. You can call as P. This one. Okay? And this one, the base, which is adjacent to theta, you can call as B. Now we will find the ratios. See, these names are new for you all. So what is first one? Sine. Sine theta. Sine theta means perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Right? We will write the short form P upon H. Similarly, cos theta. Cos theta means base upon hypotenuse. Okay, we'll write B upon H. And the third one is tan theta. Tan theta means P upon B, means perpendicular upon base. Clear? Now comes sine is there, then we'll write cosec. Cosec is reciprocal of sine. What is this? Reciprocal. Reciprocal means the numerator will come in denominator and denominator come in numerators. So here is P upon H means perpendicular upon hypotenuse, then cosec will be hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Got it? Now comes sec. Cos is B upon H means base upon hypotenuse, then sec will be reciprocal of cos, that is hypotenuse upon base. And comes cot. Here tan is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, right? Then cot will be reciprocal of that, that will be base upon perpendicular. These all are ratios, okay? Sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. Again I am repeating, the reciprocal of sine is cosec, reciprocal of cos is sec, and reciprocal of tan is cot. Clear? Okay. Now we will find the another identity, that is multiplication. See, we can write here sine theta multiplied by cosec theta equals to 1. So we will write the next step is sine theta equals to 1 upon cosec theta. Clear? Right? Same way you can use cos theta equals to 1 upon sec theta. And the last one, tan theta equals to 1 upon cot theta. Remember that this you can write as cos theta multi sec theta equals to 1. And same here, tan theta multi cot theta equals to 1. Clear? Got it? Okay. Okay, here we start. The next is trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. Now what are angles? See, don't get confused. Some specific angles. Now I will teach you one trick how to learn these angles. See, these all are angles. You will get confused at which angle which we use and which we don't use. How to solve first? How to solve the table? Just write the degree, 0 degree, then comes 30 degree, then comes 45 degree, 60 degree, and at last 90 degree. Clear? 5 degrees are there. Again 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. Okay. Just write 0. Okay. Let us write it down. Write here 0. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Second step, divide all this with 4. We'll divide this like 4, 4, divide by 4, and divide by 4. Now do the under root. This is one trick to learn how to use this table, how to draw this table. This is a trick. You can use it. See, 0 upon 4. 0 upon 4 means it will be under root 0 only. Then what will be the answer? 0. Okay, fine. 1 upon 4 means what will be the answer? 1's root means 1 only. And root of 4 is, square root of 4 is 2. Good. And here, 2 upon 4 means 1. We'll reduce it. 2 upon 4 means we can reduce it. It will be 1 upon 2. And what is the what is the answer of 2? Square root of 2 means it will be under root 2. And what is the answer of 1? It will be 1. So 1 upon, we can write like this, 2. Clear? Now comes under root of 3 upon 4. So we know that under root of 3 is only under root of 3. There is no answer. But root of 4 is, square root of 4 is 2. So we'll write like this, under root 3 upon 2. And the last, we can reduce this like this, 1, 1. What is the square root of 1? It is 1. Just place this value here. First is 0, second is 1 upon 2, third is 1 upon root 2, fourth is root 3 upon 2, and the fifth one is 1. See, this is the value of sine. Sine theta. Make an angle theta. Okay. See, so simple, right? You just have to learn this. Again, I'm repeating the step. Just first write down 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then divide it by 4. Then do the square root of that. And then find the value of that respectively. Like 0 upon 4 is 0. 1 upon 4 is 1 upon 2. 2 upon 4. Under root of 2 upon 4 is 1 upon root 2. 3 upon 4 is under root 3 upon 2. And under root of 1 is 1 respectively, right? We'll write this. Now just rub this. And from the 1 value of sine, we'll find the other ratios like cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. Just try to remember this one. Now we'll find the value of cos. What is the value of cos? Very simple. Just write from the back side. Okay. What is the value of cos 90? Will be the cos 0 like 1. What is the value of cos 60? Will equal to cos 30. What is the value? 3 upon 2. Root 3 upon 2. What is the value of 45? Will be 45 only as 1 upon root 2. What is the value of sin 30? Will be equal to cos 60. It is 1 upon 2. And the value of sin 0 is equals to cos 90. That is 0. Clear? Okay. 10. Tan theta. Just remember the formula of tan theta. Tan theta equals to, we can write sin theta upon cos theta. It is the value in expression using the sine and cos, right? And you know it very well that reciprocal of tan is cot. So what it will be the value of cot theta? Will cos theta upon sin theta. Clear? Clear till here? Okay. Okay, what is the value of sine? Now divide sine upon cos. Okay, we'll divide here roughly. 0 upon 1 means 0 because numerator is 0 itself. Okay. 1 upon 2 upon root 3 upon 2. Now you know it very well that if the fraction number, we divide the fraction number, then the denominator will be done reciprocal. For example, a upon b is first numerator and c upon d is whole denominator, right? Now to solve this equation, to solve this, how will do? A upon b will be like that, multiplication will be there, and this will be reciprocal. It will be like d upon c. Clear? For example, we'll do this 1 upon 2 and the division is root 3 upon 2. Now what we'll do? We'll do the reciprocal of root 3 upon 2, right? 1 upon 2 multi 2 upon root 3. 2 will be cancelled. The answer will be 1 upon root 3. Got it? Clear? Okay. So we'll do orally like 1 upon 2 divided by root 3 upon 2. The answer will be 1 upon root 3. 1 upon 2 divided by 1 upon 2. Very simple. It is 1 because both will be reduced. Root 3 upon 2 and 1 upon 2. The answer will be root 3. And 1 upon 0. Okay. You know it very well. You can't divide any number by 0. So 1 upon 0 is still not defined. So we'll write here ND, which means not defined. Clear? Going for cot. Cot theta is, we'll write from that side as we wrote for cos. Okay? ND not defined. Why? Cos tan 90 is equals to cot 0. Then what is tan 60? Root 3 will be equal to cos 30. What is the answer? Root 3. Tan 45 is equals to cot 45. What will be the answer? 1. Tan 30 is equals to cot 60. What will be the answer? 1 upon root 3. And the last, tan 0 degree is equals to cot 90 degrees 0. Clear till here? Okay. Now comes cosec. Okay. How will find cosec? Cosec is reciprocal of sine. We'll do this. Sine reciprocal. See, sine 0 is 1. Reciprocal of sine means 1 upon 0. Okay. Reciprocal of sine means 1 upon 0. Again we are dividing with 0, then it is not defined. We'll write here ND. Sine 30 equals to 1 upon 2. Reciprocal of 1 upon 2 is 2. Value is 2. Sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. Reciprocal of 1 upon root 2 is under root 2. So what is the value of cosec 45? Under root 2. Same here, sine 60 is root 3 upon 2. Reciprocal of that is 2 upon root 3. And sine 90 is 1. So cosec will be 1 because 1 upon 1 is 1. Clear? Same way sec. See, in sec, two methods are there. You can either reciprocal of this cos theta or you can write from back side. Okay? We'll write from back side. The answer will be same. Cos 0 degree is cosec 0 degree is equal cosec 90 degree will be equal to sec 0 degree will be 1. Cosec 60 degree will be equal to sec 30 degree will be 2 upon root 3. Cosec 45 will equal to sec 45. Then it will be root 2. Cosec 30 will be equal to sec 60 degree, that is 2. And the last cosec 0 degree will be equal to sec 90 degree, and that is not defined. Clear? Clear till here? Okay, we'll start here. Trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Okay, let us do this. First we'll draw one triangle. Now as I discussed before, this is 90 degree. This one is theta. Then this will be 90 minus theta. Why? Because these both angles are complementary angles. The addition of all these three angles will be 180 degree. So if this angle is 90 degree, means remaining is 90. Clear? That is the addition of these both angles. Name it as A, B and C. Clear? First of all, we'll write here. This is hypotenuse. This is perpendicular. This is base. Clear? Why? This is theta. Opposite of this theta is perpendicular. The adjacent of this theta is base, and this biggest line is called hypotenuse, right? Okay. First of all, we'll write the ratio of theta. What is the ratio of theta? Sin theta equals to, we'll write as perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Cos theta equals to base upon hypotenuse. Tan theta equals to perpendicular upon base. Same way, cosec, reciprocal of sine, will be hypotenuse upon base. Sec theta equals to hypotenuse upon base. And cot theta equals to base upon perpendicular. Clear till here? Now if we find the ratio of 90 degree minus theta, okay, this one, then what will be the answer? See, we will write this name as main, but you know it very well that the opposite of this angle will be perpendicular and the opposite base adjacent of this angle will be base. Clear? But we'll write this name. See now, sine 90 minus theta equals to, what is the answer? B upon H. Here, cos 90 minus theta will be P upon H, and 90 minus theta will be B upon P. Clear? Reciprocal of this as cosec 90 minus theta will be H upon B. Sec 90 minus theta will be H upon P, and cot 90 minus theta will be P upon B. Clear till here? We'll do comparison of the ratios. This is 90 degree minus theta degree, and this is just for theta degree. Now see, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. I'll use the second color. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Here it is given. Clear? It is same with what? This one, cos 90 degree, right? Sin theta is equals to what? Cos 90 minus theta. So we can use our complementary angle. First angle will be sin theta equals to cos 90 minus theta. Got it? Second, base upon hypotenuse. Now we will compare this with what? Sin 90 minus theta. Both are equal, getting same value. Then our second will be cos theta equals to sin 90 minus theta, and respectively all. For example, 10. If I tell about 10 theta is equal to what? Cot. Then it will be 10 theta equals to cot 90 minus theta, and so on. Sec and cosec. Find the answer and let me know. Okay. Now comes the last, trigonometric identities. Now how to learn the identities? You just have to remember one only. Trigonometry identities. Right? Just remember the one identity. Which one? Sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Okay. First we will write sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Now we will find the second identity from this only. How? First step. Step 1. Divide this equation, this one, with sin square theta. What we will get? Divide it. Sin square theta upon sin square theta plus cos square theta upon sin square theta equals to 1 upon sin square theta. We are dividing sin square on both the sides, left hand side and right hand side. Okay? Okay. What will be the answer? Sin theta will be reduced. It will be 1, as we have got 1. Cos upon sin, what is the value of cos upon sin? It is cot. So cos square upon sin square will be cot square theta. Okay. Here will be cot square theta, and 1 upon sin means it is cosec, right? So if here 1 upon sin square is given, then what will be the answer? Cosec square theta. Here you got the second identity. Clear? Okay. As we have divided here with sin square theta, now we will divide this equation with cos square theta and we will get the third identity. How? Just see this. Okay. Step number 1. Again, we will write this equation first, expression. Now divide this with cos square theta. Cos square theta. Cos square theta. Okay. Sin upon cos means tan theta. Okay. Sin square theta upon cos theta means tan square theta. Plus this will be reduced, will be the 1, and 1 upon cos square theta means sec square theta. Very good. Here is the third identity. So first is sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Second is 1 plus cot square theta equals to cosec square theta, and third one is tan square theta plus 1 equals to sec square theta. This was the introduction of trigonometry. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.